chicken.
Oh, it's like
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Coexisting with Rob and Maggie. It is Friday, October 28th. I am Rob. That is Maggie. Welcome to a new episode. We are excited to have you. Maggie, how you doing?
Should we provide some context on the video?
Oh, that's what I was going to let you do. That's why I was doing the quick intro. And
I know, guys, like this was supposed to be a Cooper effect, like from like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. Like Sean popped in and just went all full on Sean, and we couldn't have time to talk about this. Like this is a video of a woman being reintroduced to two lions, right?
I think they were. They look like. Were they lions? I already forgot. They look
female lions. I want to say. I really.
Maybe
members of the cat family.
Yeah, they're a bunch of. Yeah, I couldn't tell if they were cougars or not. Meow.
Rob. Okay, stop talking. So, sorry. So she raised them, but then she had to like give them away, obviously, because you cannot possibly like look after this kind of animal in the comfort of your own home. Sadly, so now she's being reintroduced, and they actually remembered her. Like this is so like incredibly sweet. Other than that, I'm pretty pissed off, Rob. Like
what?
Not only did Steven Jensen and SP3 do a South Park video podcast today on Overbooked, and I wasn't a part of it. Me, the South Park fan, was not a part of that. Like they were ranking South Park characters, and they had the audacity to put Jesus above Bebe. Bebe's boobs control the world, not Jesus, okay? Like this, and Officer Barbrady was above Bebe as well. Yes. I was so fucking needed in that podcast. Like, all of you people in the chat, go tweet Steven Jensen and SP3 that they need to have a second part of this podcast that includes me, because I call a recount.
Well, hold on. Well, how about this? How about we just do our own? Because I love South Park. I absolutely love it.
I'll make my own garden party with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget about the hookers.
I like the hooker part. We were just talking about how I need a hooker.
Yeah, and then if that wasn't enough, like Jeremy had to write that article about Wardlow.
Oh, you mean this
one? Oh yes, this one.
Yeah,
oh
yeah, that one.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Yeah. His girl's chained up in his bedroom, but no one in his basement. But no one in my basement.
Yeah, can you just remove that? Like,
no, even I'm kind of turned on right by now.
Like, no, can we? Can we like?
What are you looking for over there, Maggie? Oh, I went the wrong way. Hold on.
No.
Hey, what are you doing?
Can you just remove?
How about this? Is this better?
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Okay. Now you get 2 in 1 there. There you go.
Okay, pull our frame back and let's get on with the show.
Let's get on with
this.
This
is
show.
already blown out of proportions.
Yeah, I know. Let me get to the frame, and we'll get back to normal. normalcy, because that's what we do
What
best
is
around here.
normal for us either
Yeah,
way? It's
that's true.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see where to go. There it is. Nope, that's not it either.
No, Rob.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Lug nut.
You're so doing it on purpose. Jesus.
Oh hell yeah, I do. I did that on purpose for sure. Let's see here. We got a super chat from our good friend Jennifer.
Jen.
He says, "Love y'all so much. You are so adorable. Thank
you guys. So
Ooh,
because we need. Oh yes,
This-
Future Rumble. We need to have Chris on.
yeah,
on
this might be the one we do instead of.
We can do Future Rumble, but we
Yeah.
absolutely need Doc on the show. As if I needed to have Chris on the show even more. Like, yes, please.
Jesus.
Like, I don't need like an excuse to. Okay.
Yeah, we know. We saw clips.
Sure, yeah. So let us get back to our regular show. Please, guys, leave a thumbs up on the video. Send us a super chat because we're poor. And let's get on with the show, Rob. What
right.
do you want to talk about?
Well, it's been a kind of a crazy week. It started out kind of like well, Raw. Let's just start from the beginning of the week. Raw was just, as I said on Monday night after Raw ended, I'm like, oh, well, that was the first Monday night Raw that Vince has booked since July 28th or whatever it was, because that felt like a Vince McMahon Raw, like for the first time in forever. You could tell that Raw was just like brutal, the way it was booked.
Really
There were multiple distraction finishes, which no thanks. It was just bad booking all the way around. NXT, the only thing that stood out was Ava Raine making her debut, which we know obviously she's very popular because of who she is. She's a second, or actually, what is she? A fourth generation, easy for me to say, superstar. She's the daughter of The Rock, so she's got a lot of popularity there. So that was the first two stories. I mean, obviously that's a bigger story for Raw than Raw. But then Wednesday, you had the thing going on with like MJF, a really good Dynamite, good matches all the way around. Then the MJF stuff was very interesting with Stokely, how they went with that aspect. I liked how they I thought it was like Stokely and MJF were kind of just doing their little thing, and then you're going to see MJF just turn around and just start beating the hell out of Moxley. I was really surprised to see Stokely and his guys just start beating the hell out of MJF.
Yes,
that surprised
I know,
me.
right? I know.
Yeah, and that was interesting. And then everything kind of hit the fan last night with the CM Punk Elite stuff, and that's where we are. That's been the most talked about thing today. But I know one thing that we're going to talk about, what we did not like on NXT, and that was our guy Dragunov losing to Mick. Don't Google me. Yeah, I was not fond of. This was, I think, in my opinion, granted, SmackDown's tonight. They can redeem themselves, but if they go based off Monday night and Tuesday night show, they failed big time, in my opinion. It was just, neither show was that good. And granted, you can't hit a home run every week. I completely get that. You can't. It's not possible. AEW has not hit a home run every week, so you just can't do it. I get that. But it's disappointing when you're going into a show, like a big show coming up, and and you see that many distraction finishes. And I mean, the highlight was a body slam from Rhea Ripley. That was a highlight for me on Monday. For me,
I'm not gonna complain about that because it was a really great looking body slam.
No, then that's the thing. But I'm saying that's the highlight. I mean, that's the highlight of Raw. That's because that was the best thing out of it. And it was a good. I mean, that was good, and maybe my expectations are too high right now because of, and that could be the easiest way to say it. My expectations are too high.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Don't you think that this is a good thing? Because like during the old era of WWE,
Yep, my chair is squeaking like a mother. So
please, like guys, I'm so sorry because I'm gonna laugh my ass off every time. Because I'm also a child. Not only Rob, I am also a child, and I just
I want to try to hit mute every time I move, though.
please don't mute yourself. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Uh, because if it was, why are you looking at me like that?
You froze, and
Oh, really?
yeah, for me, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you were looking at me as if you were going to burst, like as if I said something again and I didn't know what I
No,
said.
no, nothing
Okay, okay,
yet.
fine. So, if it was back in Vince McMahon's time, you were just going to go, "Oh yeah, sure, it was another Raw." But now you can hold them accountable because they've shown you that they can do better, and now you can complain to them about that, and they'll do better next week. At least I'm more hopeful in that era because I had zero hope in Raw and WWE is in general when Vince McMahon was there. I had zero faith. Now I do, and this is a good thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. You put it right. You said it better than I could have. We got a super chat from Ryan, our good friend Ryan Sullivan. He says, "I don't make requests often, but I have a request. I want to be included on anything geeky or Simpsons related. Also, Rob, I know it's not, but I'm believing that's a Philly hat. It is a Twins hat, but I will say this, my friend. I want you and your Phillies to beat that Houston Astros ass. So please beat that Houston Astros ass. The World Series starts tonight, Maggie. I know you'll be watching in excitement."
I so will be. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. Yep. It's baseball.
Oh, you totally lost me.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
absolutely totally lost me. Like if I know this about American football, I know this about baseball. Like literally, like I have no idea. Like I have a baseball bat. It's a present from my father for my 16th birthday.
Oh,
It's a really nice baseball bat. Like I think he had a hand in making it because
hmm.
it's not store bought. It's handmade.
Oh.
And I just want to beat people with that baseball bat. I do not want to play sports with it.
Yeah.
I want to play sports with their ball sack, but not with any other. Like,
Okay. We are going to need that clipped. Wow. 1335, probably.
I have no idea what baseball is, but I enjoy the props.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Jesus, Maggie. John Barker, our friend, sends us a super chat. Says Fred Durst and Maggie covering the world. I like it. You're both looking cute, so keep on rolling, partner. You know what time it is. Keep on rolling. Jesus. Did you see Fred Durst last year? Like when he went with that whole he looked he looked completely different than he normally ever looked. He had the
He has
blonde.
his moments. He
Yeah.
has his
Oh,
moments.
he looks.
He's like I know, like I call it what do you call men's menopause? What do you call that? Midlife
Uh,
crisis?
yeah, midlife crisis. What they call.
Okay.
Oh, look who. Our friend Jackie Rodriguez.
I'm sorry,
Jackie
did I
Rodriguez
scream
says,
too much?
well, I know what you were doing there, but
Yeah, I know.
she goes, "Hello, you beautiful humans. Miss you both. We miss you, Jackie."
Jackie and her elite POV are gonna have a show this Saturday during
Yeah,
the morning,
yeah.
their morning show, which they didn't do for a while because like they were busy like normal people. And this excites me because I get to watch it live.
That's
For
awesome.
once. Yeah, I miss those shows. I always complain that I I couldn't watch them live because they're like at a normal time for you Americans, but not for me. So now I get to watch it live. I'm so excited.
Very good. Cool. That's awesome. They're a good crew. I like them.
They're an amazing crew.
I rarely get to watch them live, so that's good. But yeah, so moving on, the whole CM Punk stuff, it took a turn with.
Yeah, okay, what's the new things that have come out? Because like I've been working all the time and I knew about some stuff, but I couldn't see if they checked out.
Well,
So what's the new stuff that's been going around? What's been shut down? What's been called "you're a fucking liar"?
the biggest thing that a lot of people are calling out is CM Punk said that Larry, his dog, was hit
Injured
or injured
in the demolition of the door.
Yeah, that supposedly did not happen.
Yeah, but like I thought they said that the door wasn't kicked down.
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
And like 2 days later or something at a vet, they had to take 2 of the teeth, which sucks for the dog. Obviously, I mean nobody wants the dog. Out of everybody, we want the dog to be okay. Like
we all need the dog to be okay. Like we like Larry because he's just a dog. Like he has nothing to do with this whole situation. I just want to know if the dog is okay. And like no one has reached out to Larry to ask about his comments.
Well, that was what was funny. Like, and I know Meltzer did that as a joke, but he put something like Larry made no comment or like something like that. Larry was not available. Yeah, so it was something like that. Larry was not available for comment, or it was something like that. I don't know if that was exact words, but it was rather hilarious. And of course, you know how the internet is. People were like, "Well, duh," and it's like, but it was funny.
Really?
I know exactly what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's surprising.
Okay,
but
stupid.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, so I mean, obviously, Larry is like when that happened, you had a lot of people like starting to change their tunes. But then it's like this did not happen. This did not happen, and then it started getting bigger because more news came out because Chris Jericho got involved because Chris Jericho supposedly went up to him and went up to CM Punk and said that he's a cancer.
What was the direct quote? Like he's a cancer to the roster, no, to
the locker room and a detriment to the company.
Okay, what does that word mean?
Detriment? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. Detriment is basically causing harm.
Okay. So why don't say that? Like, what's with all the fancy pants words?
Well, I'm
like it's as if, like I know it's his word. I know it's not you. I know it's Chris Jericho. Like it's as if he's trying to. It's fancy word day. Like let's confuse the Eastern European chick. Okay. Like.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
I love you so much, Ryan. I hope you never get to talk to my sister ever again. But I love you so much.
She's not coming back, is she?
She's not coming back.
Did you get in trouble?
No.
Oh, okay. Like I was just wondering if.
Why would I get in trouble?
Well, I'm wondering if she got mad at you because like you outed her on here.
I was the one keeping that a secret.
Well, I know, but you didn't keep it a secret. You told everybody.
Yeah, but like I was good for more than a year without telling people I have a sister, so it's fine.
Okay, well I didn't know like if she got mad that you outed her.
No,
but okay. Well, I didn't. That's why I was asking. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that was pretty much it. Jericho said that he was not wanted. Like CM Punk was not wanted, and shortly after, that's when Jericho stepped up to appear at the Scrum, and that's when he whispered to Tony Khan. And then a few days later, they had that talent meeting, and then we see Chris Jericho and Danielson, John Moxley re-signed contract extensions. we saw their responsibilities extended. I know Sean reached out to Chris Jericho, but and AEW, but did not get a response back. Um, I know he reached out to CM Punk, but he did hear from somebody in CM Punk's camp that some of the interactions took place, so it's still like hit and miss of everything. But I mean, it's one of those things. Will we ever know the truth? I don't know. I don't think so. It's because it's a he said, and yeah,
Yes, it is. It's also like I can see both, like a lot of sides to this story, because um we may not like the main reason that as to why people were skeptical about things coming out later and them asking, well, why wasn't this made clear from the very beginning? Well, there was an investigation like going on. If they're like, they were asked to keep quiet until the investigation is over, and that's why now that I clearly the investigation is over, because of like the vignettes and like the elite being backstage, as reported by Fightful Select. So that's obviously the investigation is over, and now that like certain stuff are gonna be more clear.
yeah,
This I would suppose that this was the reason why a lot of things were made clear. Um, as for Larry, uh, I
I just want to pet his belly.
the, first like pet his belly like Gucci goose a boy. Um,
But if somebody did that to me, I'd be happy too. So it's okay.
it's sure,
Yeah.
but like if someone touched my pet in a harmful way, like I would lose my
Oh yeah.
shit, you know? And I would definitely, like, this was going to be the first thing out of my mouth when someone calls me out about that. But again, this is me, and I have no idea how the legal system works in Bulgaria, let alone in the States. Okay, so
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think we're ever gonna know what actually happened. I know that both sides will defend themselves, as to both camps, fans and friends and family included. Like both sides will have something to say on the matter. And some will defend them, some won't. And like you'd think so, but no. No, but I would not like to go into Bulgarian politics ever. Yeah, it's. I know, because like we're the generation of the gossipers, like we always want to know, like whether we want to admit it or not. But I really want this thing to go away, because like it was a major turn off for me for
Yeah.
AEW, and I want it to be erased from history and my memory and everything. Like I don't want it to. I hate that that's the way it happened, and I'm a big believer that you need to take the consequences of your actions. Uh, and I'm not saying this as a bad thing, but I'm saying that when you learn your lesson about stuff that you did or say yourself, then you'll know better, and then this is how you build yourself. Like you build character, and you build yourself until the rest of your life, like not only until you become like a legitimate adult. You always learn from your actions, and you always learn from people around you. So I would like to think that this is a learning experience for not only Punk, not only for the elite, but for Tony Khan, and for like all the like big branches of AEW's tree.
Malachi Black just released a video, like of a promo video of him and the basically everybody for Brody King and Buddy Matthews and.
What does it say? Do I
No,
I
it's
need
just
to
just
visualize
watch it. Just go to his Twitter account. Just watch it real
Mhm.
quick. It's pretty good. So I definitely recommend everybody watch this show, but if you have the chance to watch that too. But, well, yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, you can talk, please.
Yeah, no, I was just Caden sent it to me and told me to watch it.
Caden, stop
Yeah.
stop distracting my co-host.
Yeah, I know. Knock it off. Uh-oh, now Ace sent something. Maybe okay. Just confirmed. Oh, okay. So let's see. Yeah, so anyways, moving on to Dynamite. We started off with that tag team match. As far as Maggie, what were the highlights of Dynamite for you? The tag team match was pretty good because
Do
obviously.
you want me to watch the video or do you want me to talk?
Well, you told me to talk. Okay. Okay. Like.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna watch it. Like, is it something important?
No, go ahead. Just watch it. I'll talk to people. There was somebody. I saw somebody put a question. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people in here. So stop. You watch it. Did you watch it? Watch
No,
it. You
I
watch
didn't.
it. I'm talking to people. You watch
Okay.
it.
I'm not hearing you talking to people.
I know. I'm trying to find the question I saw in here. Ace says Ace Steele's wife does not have a no NDA, which is a no non-disclosure agreement, from what I read. Or am I wrong? I actually haven't read that at all, so I don't know. I don't know why she would have anything to do with it though either, because she's not under contract.
Okay, now I have a boner.
Oh, that's good.
What?
I was just saying, you just said you had a boner. I said that's good, I guess.
Yeah, sure. So, what?
I would just say,
what are we talking about?
Well, he brought up that Ace Steele's wife didn't have a non-disclosure agreement. She's not under contract, so I don't really know why she would have one unless she was going to be financially compensated for or something. That's all I'm seeing. I mean, it wouldn't make sense unless she was going to be financially compensated for something. But I was asking about Dynamite. What stood out for you this past week the most? I mean, was there one match that stood out for you? I mean, what stood out for me the most out of the whole show, obviously, was the MJF stuff.
Oh, yes.
As far as what I liked in the beginning of the show, I loved watching Cesaro or Claudio just do his normal thing. I like that.
The tag team match was
it could have been better.
Absolute. Could have been better.
Well, no,
FTR versus Swerve in Our Glory.
No. I was talking about JAS or Jericho and Jericho.
Oh,
and
yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. Okay. First of all, let me just say that this show, I don't remember which one of the Wrestle Talk guys mentioned this, but I commented under their tweet. This was, I think it was Andy Murray. This episode of Dynamite, all the matches felt like pay-per-view performances. I love them. I'm not saying that the matches were with pay-per-view quality, but the way the wrestlers performed, which as if it was so important to them, the match was so important for them that they gave it their best, and this is what I want to see. Is something happening?
No, I was just making sure I didn't miss something.
Okay. So, of course, the MJF stuff stood out a lot in the show for me, but also the vignette that they aired for the Elite. Yes, of course. You want to know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard?
What's that?
I don't know, our show.
Yes.
Well, duh.
Well, okay.
So yeah, do you change the subject? So the Yas and the Blackpool Combat Club. I thought I don't know why we're seeing this again. I thought that after Blood and Guts, that this was supposed to be over because I think that this is the show that that makes the rivalries like go away after that. Like that's like having another match after Hell in a Cell. Like this is supposed to be like the last straw, okay? Like no one interferes, like you kill each other, like you don't like each other, you talk about your mothers and grandmothers in your faces and you hit each other in the sack. Like this is supposed to be like the last straw, okay? Like it's done. But like afterwards we see a bunch of matches after that, and I'm not so keen for that. And then Claudio gets a pin over Jericho. I popped big time for that because I will always root for Claudio. I love the guy. And Kyle's in the chat. Hi, Kyle. So this made me happy, but it's on top of the fact that I don't need to see either of all of these people interact with each other like anytime soon. But like because of the fact that Claudio pinned Jericho, do you think that he would be the one to face Jericho next week for that championship? If
Claudio?
so, yeah, because like now it makes sense for him to be the one. It makes sense. But uh if it's Claudio, I think that the audience is gonna be a little disappointed because when you have surprises, ooh, who is he gonna face next? You tend to think that it's gonna be someone that you'll never think about previously. I kind of think it's Rush. I'm sorry.
Rush,
I think
you got
it's
it.
yeah. I kind of think it's him.
I think it's Christopher Daniels or
Yes, this was going to be my second guess, but I kind of want to see this on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, who I wanted to be is Nigel. That's who I wanted.
Oh, Nigel! Oh, fuck yes! Give me Nigel McGuinness. But I don't think he is he gonna ever wrestle? If I would think that if he's ever gonna wrestle, they're gonna make a big deal out of that. Like a build, and they're gonna announce that he's gonna actually wrestle.
I think they would put it on the pay-per-view. That's who.
Of course, yes. If I have to be honest, I really like. I want it to be Seth Rollins also, but it's
Adam Cole could be one.
Yes, okay, Adam Cole could be one, and I would gladly accept that fact because I keep forgetting that Adam Cole is in AEW. Yeah. It sucks that I do. It's that like concussions suck. Okay, that's why I hate them, and I want my favorite wrestlers and all the other ones because I'm not like at all a bad person. I don't want anyone to have concussions ever because like these kinds of things take away from your career, and I'm not ready for that like ever. Yes, Adam Cole is a great pick. How like I also saw Austin Aries' name get thrown around, and if like no, shout out to our friend Chris Mueller. Yeah. He knows why.
No, God. He actually sends us a super chat. Let's address a real issue. Rob doesn't like pie. What? I like one kind of pie, the same kind of Rock. Well, Rock likes a lot of different pies, but I like the pie that Rock talks about. Yeah, I'm not a big pie guy. I like pizza pie, but I'm not like a big cherry pie guy or pumpkin pie guy. I know it's like a crime against humanity. I know people.
Rob, we have a show together.
I know. Ow, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is because you don't like pie.
Yeah, I don't know what I just. Yeah, mean.
What happened?
I like hit something on my desk and it hurts.
This is the universe
Saying,
slapping you
yeah, it's pretty
for
much.
not
Well, that was a hell of a
for
slap.
not liking pie. This is a deal breaker, Rob.
Okay, well,
I
whatever
thought
hell.
we were gonna. It was fun.
I guess we're just existing now.
No, we're never. What the fuck? I thought we were gonna drink coffee and have some pie.
I'm
Like,
willing to
in
have
Twin
pie.
Peaks.
I'm willing to have pie. I'm just saying I'm not a big pie guy. I'll eat. That sounds weird. Yeah, I'm always down to eat pie, but yeah, that's going to be a quote too. But I'm just saying, like, if I had my choice, like between pie or cake, I'm going cake. It's just who I am.
But you can have, but okay, you can say that I want that cake, and I want that pie.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, sometimes I take both if I can.
Sure, but like, what's the problem? Like, one can exist while the other exists as well in
I'm
your
not saying
mouth.
they can't. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just saying no. Like,
they're not mutually.
no, that's fine. I'm not saying like nobody can have it. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna have pie. I will have pie. You know what, Chris, you suck. You made this worse.
I love you, Chris.
Yeah, shut up, Chris. Pie or D'Lo sends us a super chat. Pie or die? No, really though. But cheesecake over pie. See, I can do cheesecake.
But cheesecake is a different thing. It's apples and oranges, guys.
I like apple.
What is this show about pastries? Someone get Jerry. Like,
my God.
What? Like, those are different things, you know. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm just.
I don't eat pasta because I like spaghetti. What?
Somebody said Jerry. Let's move on. Jerry Lynn was a popular decision in here. Damn it, Chris, you messed everything up.
I think I will never forgive you for that. But I think that the whole Jerry Lynn situation got handled with that power bomb. So I don't think anything more is happening.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I can see, like, I can see it happening, but what's this? Standing by, what?
Why are you listening to Caden?
I hit the wrong button, then I saw it, and I'm like, just like whatever. We went off track because Chris is mean to me.
Chris is a wonderful human being.
He is a wonderful human being, but he set me up for disaster there, as you can tell. The MJF promo that he did with Renee, I absolutely loved that. But I love MJF on the mic anytime. I thought that was fantastic. And I know I skipped ahead there, but what did you think of Renee's reactions to him?
Renee is so fucking good at her job. You can just tell how much fun she's having because, like, of course she had fun in WWE, but it's like a different thing when you have Vince McMahon's voice in your ear all the time. And the only things that she was allowed to say on WWE commentary, do you know what that was? It was like, ooh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
ooh, like what? Like, I mean, she can speak and she can have a voice and like she knows her stuff.
Yeah.
Like better than most like male commentaries. Like it's really?
Shout out to Ryan Sullivan sends us another super chat. So shout out to D'Lo for wrestling with the legend Ricky Morton. Awesome. And Chris sends us another one. Apologies, Rob. Also could be PCO who faces Y2J. I do like that idea. But also,
I love that idea.
and also it's okay, Chris. It was a part of my bit there. You're perfectly fine. You know I love you.
But I love Chris more.
Yeah, I know. That voice box.
Yeah. Hi, Maggie.
Jesus Christ.
It was from South Park. It's
Yeah,
Ned.
I know, but I was again wasn't expecting that. That tag team match. Let's go into that. FTR versus Swerve in Our
Oh
Glory.
my God, we're still on Dynamite.
Yeah, I know, and then we're gonna move on. Hell of a match.
I love that match. I'm. Do you think that at some point, because we're about to have the Acclaimed versus Swerve in Our Glory, do you think? And I'm not. This is just a general question. I'm not. I always pop the boys. Sadly, they're all in a great distance from me all the time. So it's not to get into that. So it's I'm not. So moving on. A lot of distractions are in the show tonight, Rob.
We're
It's as
gonna
if
yeah
it's
we're
Monday
the
Night Raw.
yeah Jeremy Lambert and what's his name Joe God, what was his name Joe Hobart, the
Yeah,
distraction. Remember that show?
yeah, I know.
That's us today.
Like that's basically the whole channel.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. So okay, this is a general question. This is not my opinion, but I just thought I'd ask. The Acclaimed and Swerve in Our Glory, all matches are amazing, because like they have this chemistry together. And like you can have four amazing wrestlers and not expect to have bangers after bangers after bangers. So do you think that this is oh no, it's not. It's not AEW's version of New Day and Usos, right? That's FTR and Young Bucks, or the Young Bucks and Lucha Brothers.
That would probably be more like it, Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks, because
Yeah, anytime, any fucking time. Like I would never stop saying this. If I have to put if I have to show one match to a person in order to get them into wrestling, this match will be the ladder match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers at All Out, the Escalera de la Muerte match that they had at the first All Out 2000 and I want to say 19. Was it 19? Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah.
This match was like to this day one of the craziest matches ever. Like you don't need storytelling before that match. Like you don't need that. You just watch for people trying to like kill each other. So yeah, I'll always be bummed out that FTR don't win because like this is puzzling to me. The rankings don't matter. They haven't even showed the rankings. I think that they're not a thing anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're a thing. Supposedly they're not a thing anymore, and I'm glad because they literally made zero sense because FTR hold all the gold in the world when it comes to tag team titles, and they like there's always some tag team that want to face the like FTR, and it's almost like that's the real wrestling conspiracy, like tag teams trying to to take FTR away from from AEW goal. Like this is absurd. But again, the match is going to be pretty awesome and pretty great. The Elite vignette, it was probably like Thanos thing, like everything disappearing, and I love the touch of the AEW logo and the E disappearing.
Yeah. It was good. I liked it.
This was pure gold. And what do you think this is? Like, how do you think they come back? Because I have no idea, and I love the fact that I have no idea how.
I think what you have to do is, again, as much as we love surprises and stuff. We know that they were backstage at this past show in
they were
wherever they were. Were they in Connecticut? No, they weren't in Connecticut. They were wherever they were.
I have no
Virginia.
idea.
They were in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So we know they were backstage, but I think you have to, with them having a pay-per-view here in a few weeks, I think you have to announce them coming back. That way you can sell
Well,
the.
this is a good way for them to hint at people that they're coming back by having those, you know,
Vignettes, yeah.
yeah, that because like when's Full Gear? It's November what?
It's this. Is it the Saturday before Thanksgiving? Which I know that's you.
I
The
know
night. I
when
know the
Thanksgiving
19th.
is. Yeah,
I know, but
I know what's the Thanksgiving
yeah,
is.
I know, but that's why I stopped. And I think it's the 8th and the 19th. I could be wrong. Somebody could tell me, but I think it's the 19th of November.
Okay, so we have like what, like 3-4 weeks?
Yeah, for technically 4 weeks.
Yeah, we have enough time for them to uh having in mind that for them to take back those trios championships, they have to again fight the
Yeah.
Lucha Brothers and Pac. Like
Yes.
Kenny Omega has history with Pac. Like Pac has made Kenny Omega pass out.
Yep.
Like he didn't tap or anything. He passed out.
And I think that's why they went that route. Like I think that's why they went
Because
with,
like when they come back they can have, yeah, sure. And it's, I so cannot wait for this match. And you can talk right now because I forgot to plug in my laptop and it's gone around out of batteries.
okay.
So yeah.
So we got a super chat from D-Lo Diggs. It says, speaking of FTR, that match with Aussie Open humped. It sure did. They've had matches already this year that are qualifying in my book for match of the year candidates. I mean, they got at least 2. I mean, I think some people put both their matches that they had with the Briscoes up there, but I put at least one of those matches with the Briscoes. And then we also have another super chat from, or we have another super chat coming in from Sports Center, who says, sending weekly appreciation to 2 great fans of wrestling. It's a OTT weekend for me. Irish wrestling anniversary shows, 3 days of them. Subscriber. #subscriber. Well, thank you for subscribing. We appreciate that. You know that. And we appreciate you. You are here every week supporting us, and that means a ton to us. And that's awesome. Irish wrestling. There's like one of my favorite wrestlers is Irish, and he goes by the name Finn Balor. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Prince Devitt.
You didn't say Becky Lynch like you said.
Well, no, I love Becky Lynch, but Prince, I'm a bigger Prince Devitt guy. But
I know. No, it's okay. I love Becky.
Yeah, I love Becky too.
But
yeah, I mean, going back to that, Death Triangle versus Omega and the Bucks. Yeah, take my money, take it all.
Did you read D-Lo's super chat about FTR and Aussie Open?
Yep, that's what I did while you were.
While I was goofing around.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, after that, like what Bryan Danielson against Sammy Guevara was definitely an amazing match. I loved it. Jamie Hayter versus Riho. They're gonna have Jamie Hayter against Tony Storm at Full Gear, as like we saw at the ending of the match. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, Tony Storm came. By the way, Tony Storm is freakishly gorgeous. I'm sorry, but like she is such a beautiful woman. Like I will never stop saying that. She's like Jesus Christ. How dare she? I can't wait for this match. Also, Jamie Hayter, like I love when Jamie Hayter fights opponents with the size of Riho, because like she can basically ragdoll them all around, and Jamie Hayter is built for those kinds of matches. I love that.
Shot Kid 29 sends us a super chat. Thank you very much. He says, "Hey guys, I think there's an outside shot. Jericho's opponent for Final Battle is Gresham. think he's working more again. Am I the only one? I think that's a very good possibility. I know he's working.
Yeah, Final Battle is way in December, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
yeah.
and I mean that's a good possibility too. I definitely I definitely could see that. I obviously hope things have uh, smoothed between Gresham and AEW/Con. I really do. I love Jonathan Gresham just like everybody else does. Um, Chris sends us another super chat. Says Jamie Hayter. That's all I wanted to say. Carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Jamie Hayter, like she's also the fact that they haven't pulled the trigger with her and Britt Baker is also like kind of it's kind of off-putting for a lot of fans, because like why drag out this story? Like if they wanted to do that after Jamie Hayter won that championship just so Britt can, but like I don't want them fighting for that championship because I don't need to see Britt Baker again in the title picture because there's, more women in the bag that deserve a, that deserve a place. I hate them to get to go back to that well again and again. Like we all know, I love Britt, and we all know that she can go. Like she's a draw maybe. Like, but like just as you build Britt Baker, you can build another competitor and just have them in the title scene. Also, when Jade comes back with that title against Nyla Rose, and that's incredibly hilarious what they're doing with that. But like they're not on TV right now, and when you go back to that, and at some point, I think that they're probably gonna merge those titles. I think that they're gonna do that, and when they do, Jade has to hold both these titles.
I think Jade's going to be wrestling for that AEW Women's World Title at Double or Nothing.
Sure,
And
like Jade is a huge star for them. Like it's a homegrown talent, and I
yeah,
see that. So yeah, when we finish with the Moxley and Penta just put on a hell of a show.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like I expected nothing less, by the way,
yeah.
from that. And I would never like. Do you remember when they wanted to find an opponent for Kenny Omega for the show, and they were like, "You're gonna fight Pentagon," and he was like, "That what did he say?
I don't remember
That
what.
hardcore guy from TNA."
Yeah,
Like straight into that camera, like that was a bit on BTE.
yeah,
That hardcore guy from TNA.
yeah.
I love that. Penta's so good, like that. Uh, so good. Corey did an article for that match. By the way, you should go. You should go and read that article. Corey is just an amazing
Yeah,
writer.
Corey Michaels. Definitely check that out. Was that on Wrestle In or was that? You remember
It
what
was
site?
it was in Wrestle In, but Corey's in the chat. He can just plug himself.
Yeah, Corey.
So yeah,
Put your link in there.
yeah, Corey, please put the link for that article in the chat, and then put the link for Tanahashi's
Yeah,
article you just did also in the chat.
but yeah, then
Please, Corey, thank you.
and the ending, of course, like we already kind of talked about, Stokely and his guys just started beating down.
I'm so confused, Rob,
Yeah, I was
because
not a.
obviously you would think do you think that MJF is such a sneaky devil that he would be able to endure pain from his like crew in order to make all shenanigans at the end of the show and make everyone believe that he's actually like a different person? Do you think that because I think so.
No, what I think's happening is I think we're going to see the return of the Pinnacle, and what's going to happen is your guy Wardlow is going to get eventually pissed off, and your guy Wardlow is going to be turning heel pretty soon.
You take that back.
I'm not going to take that back because I think that's the truth, and you're going to actually like it even more when he's mad because that's what you're going to want him to do to you.
What? I'm not the one who said that. I would like that on the record.
Yeah. Well,
I did not say that. I know. Like I
like,
would.
I'm not like
My
come on.
hands are clean here.
Yeah.
Like I have nice nails
Shit.
also. I like.
Just because you didn't say it doesn't
not,
mean we don't know it. But
I did not say it. Like.
I'm just saying I could be wrong. I just look at it this way. It just makes that's what I think's happening. That's just me. I could be completely wrong. I could be.
I have no problem with a bad Wardlow.
I know you don't. Yeah.
But like we have Wardlow has done nothing with that TNT title yet. And he just turned babyface, okay? I'm not ready for him
I'm just
to
saying.
be. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna be mad about that, but like I need time. Just like they gave MJF and Wardlow a lot of time together, and they developed that story and they told it perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need time for that. I'm not ready. Okay, like he does that.
I'm not
like
saying it's gonna be like.
He does that thing with the camera in his eyes and his pecs all the time. Like he's not gonna do that when he's heel. He's gonna wear clothes all the time when he turns heel. I don't want to see that. What?
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like
I'm sorry for shouting for the entirety of the show. By the way,
but I mean that's the thing. Like let's see here. Scott said it too. This is what I actually thought too at one time. I thought Regal was going to actually turn on Mox and join the firm and become the new champ. Like I thought we'd see Regal turn like on Mox because the way we're seeing like everything going on with BCC. I'm
also not ready for that to happen. Like we just got the BCC.
Yeah, no, it seems like something's. I mean, that's the one thing that's so good about it.
Like, something will happen.
They keep it interesting because we're talking about it. But let's move on from Dynamite. Let's go ahead and what was we kind of already talked about our highlights from Raw. Wouldn't you say we did? I mean, my highlight was the.
Well, are you gonna do the Rampage preview or?
Yeah, we can do that tonight on Rampage. We have. Whoops, I lost my page. Maggie, help me out here.
Ty Mello versus Madison Rain. We're gonna see that match. We're gonna have the Blackpool Combat Club. Are you listening?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay. So we're gonna have the Blackpool Combat Club, which is Claudio Castagnoli and not Wheeler Yuta, but who?
It is Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley versus 2.0 because Wheeler Yuta is so precious and he double booked. Oh, he's such a fuzzball. Yes, and why did I have that 2 times? Do you see in the script? I put that 2 times in the for the match. Yeah, and then we have the TNT Championship match. It's Wardlow versus Matt Taven. Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. Yes. No. Take that off right now. And put a friend. No.
Sorry, that was by accident.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do about the main event. I'm gonna win at some point of the match.
You win no matter what happens.
I win no matter what. I do not give a crap.
Yeah, and I think
so. It's gonna be a fun show. Like it's live, also.
Yeah. So so I think they changed that match. I think it's now a singles match for like a title eliminator match. So it's I think actually Mox versus Daddy Magic is a singles match now. So I don't think that.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm so sorry. No,
Yeah.
it's an eliminating match. Like it's not a tag team.
Yep.
Oh,
So
boo! We're not gonna see Claudio. No.
so
So about Raw. Okay, like we didn't touch upon the fact that Austin Theory beat Mustafa Ali. Like I know that this is a good showing for Mustafa Ali. I get it, but like they've been featuring him more and more on the show, and like I will always be happy because we had almost a year without Mustafa Ali, or was it more than a year? Actually, I
it was
don't
pretty
remember.
close to a year if it wasn't.
Yeah, and even when they did feature him on TV, like they had him in a ridiculous spot, which I didn't care for. Having in mind that we all know how capable he is, so I'm happy he's on my TV. I'm happy he's in the story, but like he just like Austin Theory beat him. I I do not care for Austin Theory. I'm so happy that he didn't cash in on the NXT title because I kind of want to like never see him hold the NXT title ever. Like the only reason I would have been glad if he cashed in on NXT was if JD won that title.
Yeah, Maggie. I
This
know
was
you
the
don't
only
usually.
way.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I know you don't usually do Rampage reactions because of like timing. Like you usually
It's
work
like
some.
Chris. I would be immensely happy to do that, but I do not have time because I watch the show in right before going to work tomorrow, and it's gonna be really early for me. Like so that's seriously that cannot happen. I'm sorry. Like
Maybe just
I
that
know
match. Can you do
I
just that?
know I know, but like I have to get ready for work. Like it's not. It's I probably okay,
I'm
but
like,
what?
man, you gotta like put it on the line for the show. Put it all on the line.
Okay,
Just
okay,
since
but like what? Okay, what do I get out of this?
you get
Okay,
happiness from our people.
our people,
Our people. Our people have spoken.
we the people.
We the people. Yeah.
No, uh, I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, you think about it, but
I'm
yeah.
yeah, I'm
Plus,
gonna.
Chris is your voice.
I know that Chris is my god, but like
Yeah.
it's.
So there you go. Do something for him.
I will always do anything for Chris. So
There
thank
you
you for
go.
blackmailing me. Now I'm gonna
There you
do the
go. Yeah.
reactions. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
thank
There
you.
you go. You did it.
Well, wow.
Yeah.
I'm so weak-minded. Okay.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
yeah, so following this, Johnny Gargano lost to Baron Corbin, which I hated. Like the good thing is that JBL doesn't wear big boy pants anymore.
Yeah. What a fucking tool.
Like why didn't he stuck with those pants? Like what
Yeah.
like you made a terrible mistake the first week, so why not go with like
Yeah.
because like they never showed his pants, remember? Like they never
Yeah.
showed his pants, and then all of a sudden in the ring there it goes, like they're normal pants. It's almost as if they're tights, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, boo.
What an idiot. And granted, I appreciate what the guy's done in the ring. I do. JBL, the clothesline from hell is one of my favorite like non like
It's so gruesome. I love
yeah,
how it
it's so
looks.
gruesome. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. But the guy, Jesus, he's. I mean, I it's one of those things like somebody should have said something to him. Like, are you really going out there?
No. Like, no, I appreciate that no one told him anything whatsoever, which reminds me of a bar story.
Oh no. Go ahead.
I don't know if I want to. I need to send you a photo.
Oh, so I can post it.
So I can put it on the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and just move on to NXT real quick because I think that was about it, wasn't it, for Raw?
For Raw, let me just who Nikki Cross
Yeah,
being Nikki Cross, but again, like I'm willing to let that play out and see what happens. And who do you think the Good Brothers get for Rhea Ripley? Because hear me out. If this was anything other than WWE, if this was Impact, this would have been Luke Gallows and drag.
yeah, it would have been.
Like period, like this was what they were going to do. But if I have to be like serious for a moment, who is the one person who has had Rhea Ripley's number ever since in WWE? There's one person, and that's Charlotte.
That's what I was wondering. She has history with AJ. Like
Yes, but do you think that they bring back Charlotte in that angle? Do you think that's beneath her? Because when you look at Charlotte's character on WWE, she's this force, okay? So being tied with the Good Brothers is actually kind of goofy. Do you see that happening?
I could see it happening. I really could see it happening.
Yeah, but like
I could also
this would mean that Charlotte has to be a babyface, which
yeah.
I don't like.
I don't either, but I mean I could see it because you don't. But well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, isn't she on SmackDown anyways? But I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know it doesn't matter, but it's intriguing. I'm also wondering who else it could be. But that's the only logical answer because when Becky comes back, they're gonna throw her in against Bailey and Damage Control.
Yeah, this is how she left.
Yeah, and I don't. That's the thing. Like I don't. Charlotte's the only one that I can see being the answer there.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And I think the crowd would actually enjoy that. I do.
Yeah. The only reason why I will enjoy that is because I wanna see how Charlotte plays this off.
Yeah.
Okay, so before putting the picture on the screen, I need to explain what people are going to see in this photo.
Oh my god. Yeah. That looks like a hell of a Friday night.
Yes, it was a Friday night. It really was. You called it. So this was back in 2018. I was working the day shift on Saturday. And there was a huge concert the night before that, and I had no idea what was going on. So the cleaning lady came into the bar and started cleaning. I was preparing the bar, like cleaning also, bartender stuff. I won't bore you with the details.
You tell me when you're ready for me to put it up there.
Put it on the screen. So because there was a concert, I found... That's what she said. I found a lot of...
Jesus.
Yes, I found on one of the tables, I found those two guitar picks, which is okay because like there's a band playing. This condom also, and then on the same table, these dentures. Do you call them dentures? Like yes, those are dentures.
We do.
Okay. So you can take the photo off.
No, I'm keeping that up there forever.
Yeah, okay. Like, do you think that the JERICH'S, like it's like showing? So is it okay for the condom to show?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so after finding those dentures, I was like, what? Okay, and so I was holding them with a tissue because it's because so I put them on the bar and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a photo of that. And so I put the ball on a hanky, and just took a picture of it and sent it to the group chat. And I was like, what the hell happened here last night? Like, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. And, my boss called me 1 minute after I sent the photo. And like at first I thought that it was a pocket dial, but it wasn't, because like it was him just laughing his ass off. And I was like, what like, what is happening? Hello? And he was like, a guy just called me. And I was like, yeah, okay, put the frame back.
These comments are great though.
And I was like, what happened? And I was like, he said, like, of course, my boss and I both are gonna burn in hell for laughing at this. Seriously. Well. So yeah, he was like, I could barely understand him, and I already know what he was going to say, because, like he said, he was barely speaking. It turns out the guy was calling the number that is shown on our bar's Facebook, which is his phone number, and he was asking to ask if someone found his dentures from last night.
Jesus.
So he said yes, like they're in the bar, and he could barely speak, because like this is the thing. He came to the bar, like my boss told me, please, he's gonna come and pick his dentures up. Please don't freak out.
Wow, that's a well played comment. That wins so far. That's my favorite.
I know. So my boss asked me, like, please, I'm going to give you a raise if you don't laugh when the dude comes, because like it's not like but like I swear it's not a funny thing, but it's like I hate myself. Hilarious. Okay, it's like, I'm sorry, but like the dude came and he was like, he wasn't a grandpa at all. Like he was like, I don't know, 50. Oh, like yeah. And he was like, I'm sorry. He made it funny, okay? He was like, I'm sorry, my teeth here. And I was like,
well, I mean, that's the thing. Everybody has different stories, because like I have a friend that's younger than me who has to wear dentures because he got in a car wreck and basically lost his teeth. So everybody has different...
but I'm not gonna ask why but like the thing is that he said, we had a fun night, me and my friends, and I was like, hold on, you and your friends? Like, okay. And I was like, no, it's not about the condom. I don't give a fuck about that. The thing the thing that puzzled me is none of his friends said to him, hey buddy, where's your teeth? None. Those fuckers, like, what is happening? Also, why is the condom there? Why? Like, I have so, like this is one of my favorite photos from this bar. It's been like 5 years since we opened up this bar. This is still my favorite photo. I will never forget that. Mm-hmm. Because like last week, I told you that a person was sleeping in the bathroom through the entire night while the security system was turned on. Like they were sleeping in the bathroom for hours. Like I opened the bar and a person came out of the bathroom, and I was like, I said to him, like, guys, you're gonna pay for my fucking therapy, okay? Like either check the bathrooms before closing the bar, or pay for my therapy, also the cleaning ladies therapy, okay? So this happened, and this picture is still the most wonderful thing ever, okay? Like those dentures, okay? I can't believe I didn't make people pay me money for this picture in the chat. Wow. This is a super chat worthy picture, guys. Like those are fucking dentures of a guy who forgot them after a a concert of for a band which is Motley Crue wannabes, okay?
Oh, Motley Crue wannabes. That makes it even better.
Motley Crue wannabes. And none of his fucking friends told him that he has no teeth, okay? Like, also, how did they fall? I have so many questions. It's been 4 years and I have 0 questions because I just wanted not to laugh. I didn't get raised, by the way, after that.
Yeah. Wow.
I got like robbed. Huh.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's get back to wrestling. Okay.
Yeah.
So NXT, right?
Yep. Yeah. Moving on to
women's,
NXT.
the women's tag team championship match, like that finish. The match was great, and then the finish happened.
Yeah.
Like, why would you make us see that actual people are watching backstage and know when there's a fuck finish, and they can come out and say, hey, this person was illegal, or hey, this person cheated. Like, if you're not, like you're burying yourself, okay? You're not only burying your referees all the fucking time. This is what the AEW does all the time as well, by the way. But if you show us that people are actually capable of watching a match backstage, and they have a say in the end result of the match, I'm gonna need to see that all the time now.
Yeah.
I hated that match just for that finish.
Yep, exactly. I wasn't a fan of this episode. I mean, the only thing that I took away that I liked was Ava Raine stuff, and that actually surprised me.
Yeah, we get to see Dominik Dijakovic back into NXT, which is also always a good thing. I have no idea what the toxic attraction thing is about. I don't know what this is about, like the calling on the pool, in the gym. Like, if you're in the gym, why do you answer your telephone? Like, why do you have makeup on in the gym? Also, why is like a camera crew filming you while you FaceTime? Like, I don't know who.
Yeah,
That's just incredibly weird. The voicemail from Scripps, I laughed so hard and uncontrollably, okay?
that was okay. I will take that back. That was funny.
Uncontrollably, absolutely bonkers hard, okay? Because who has an answering machine now? Okay, I don't think this is how it works, but also this.
My name is Crips. I'm a bad guy. Also, I talk like this.
Like what? This is gonna be my favorite thing on the show. I'm looking forward to it because it's gonna be funny. I know that they wanted to make it look like threatening and exciting. It's not that. It was incredibly funny. We get to see Electro Lopez back. And JD not gonna work for me ever again. Against Ilya Dragunov, you're telling me that JD was able to beat not only the person that survived Walter, but actually beat him for the NXT UK Championship? Like, are you telling me that JD is better than Walter? Because this is what you're saying, basically. I know wrestlers beat other wrestlers. It happens, but I don't care how injured Iliad was. I don't give a crap. JD, in no universe is JD better than Ilya Dragunov. This is not it's not how it works. I hate that. And this is the start of my new segment on the show, Rob. This Rob was worse than raisins.
Oh, worse than raisins. Okay, I can remember that.
Yes, this is worse than raisins.
Okay.
I hate raisins. They should stop existing. Our friend John Barker said it best. Imagine, imagine you can be wine and be a raisin instead. Like, this sucks. So, yes, this was worse than raisins, guys. And I hate that. I hate this so much.
Have you always
Like,
disliked raisins? Just curious.
I fucking hate raisins because when I was little, they looked like chocolate to me, and the moment I realized that they're not chocolate, I fucking hated them. Like,
Okay, well, that makes
I will forever hate that.
Mm.
Like, I hate raisins so much you have no idea. It's like there's one thing I hate more than raisins, and that's mushrooms. But I really, really despise mushrooms. Okay, like it's not a thing. Ava debuting on NXT. She was the mystery opponent that got a button from the tool band from Schism. Okay, listen. Good on her for this, for like saying that she needs to step out of her dad's shadow because she doesn't want to be The Rock's daughter, and that's why like she decided to do something of her own. But like this, like everyone that's been associated to that group has done nothing good after that.
Yeah.
They were nothing. I'm concerned. I have no idea if she's good in the ring. I've never watched her wrestle. I'm gonna admit that. But I'm concerned because this is a crappy way to debut. I want to
Yeah.
say.
I thought it could have been better, but
It
or it
could have been
a lot
better. Yeah, it could have been a lot better. She has, I know, like, she has a huge shoes to fill, okay? Like, because this is The Rock. Like, you can go, oh, like Tamina, and you can go, oh, like Charlotte. Charlotte, like, for me, is like what she's done for the women's division. She's like Ric Flair is Charlotte's dad. It's Charlotte Flair is not Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. Like Charlotte has, like she's better in my eyes. But this is The Rock's daughter, and that's The Rock. Like, how can you? I don't know. I kind of have big expectations for her because it's The Rock, But maybe this is her like being so afraid of that she like decides to like not mention that at all.
Yeah.
But I'm happy she decided to do that, but I'm also incredibly like anxious about it. I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean that's really the only thing you can do right now. It's intriguing they put her with them. I wasn't seeing that coming up, but I don't think anybody really was. But moving on from that, we'll do a quick SmackDown preview tonight. Roman Reigns returns, so he'll cut a promo for Crown Jewel. Tonight is a double SmackDown taping, so after the live edition, they will do a taping for next week's. Yep. Because next week they travel to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ronda Rousey has an open challenge. Fightful Select and Pro Wrestling Insider have reported who they think that person is. If you want to check that out, go to Fightful Select. That is on there. We also have Ridge Holland and Butch looking for retribution against Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa. Hit Row again. We'll have a mystery tag partner, which we think will be.
Who's it going to be?
I think it's going to be Carmelo Hayes, but who knows? Versus Legado del Fantasma.
I also think it's going to be Carmelo Hayes because we didn't get to see him on NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that, and then
I'm not saying that he can fill Swerve's place.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but like you can, like we like a lot of people have said that something's missing in Hit Row, and that's Swerve. Like we all know that.
Yeah.
But like something needs to,
Yeah. So, ready, Maggie?
A damn fine cup of coffee.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you this week about a French memorial that's gonna be for that it's gonna honor the dogs in military service, monument and everything. It's gonna be. Have you have the states done that for your kind of doggies and police
Yeah.
and
Yep.
you've done it? Okay, that's so great. Um, yeah, it says that many countries have monuments for their fallen soldiers, but the French have recently inaugurated a sort of Tomb of the Unknown Canine to honor the contributions of dogs to the civil, police, and military services of the nation. This is so great. And just look at the doggies and their old German shepherds.
Yeah. German Shepherds.
I love these dogs. This is
Yeah.
so great. I don't think we've ever done this in Bulgaria, but like like uh, honoring dogs that like they put their lives on the line, just like people do in in all sorts of actions, not only like military, but like police and everything. It's so great. Uh, they have dogs uh in fire departments.
Not well,
No,
not
no.
officially. Like, but they have some of them have them in like departments like that just
Yeah, yeah,
stay
okay.
in the department.
Because like
Like,
the like the Dalmatians,
yeah, they don't. It's that's just like I
is
guess
it a cartoon thing?
yeah, it's like a story thing, but it's not always
Yeah,
Dalmatian.
but
It's
it's
just kind of
not.
like
Yeah,
yeah, it's
I know.
just a thing.
An urban myth.
Yeah, I
That,
guess that
that's
would probably be the way to put it. But yeah,
yeah,
that's cool though.
but that's so great. But like, there's gonna be a monument and everything, and
Yeah.
with the doggies and
But we got
that's so
another
great.
one here.
A damn fine cup of coffee.
Guys, this week we talked to Jussie on our pre-recorded show on Fightful Select. We had such an amazing chat. Like Jessie does a lot of. She used to, like she will. She occasionally does nowadays also a bit of Twitch streams. She done. We talk a bit about modeling also because she used to do that. She like we talk about it. Basically, I told Chris when before we were about to record the show. I said to him, we're basically gonna talk about yoga for 30 minutes. We basically did. So this episode of Coexisting After Dark will be up at 4:45 p.m. on Fightful Select. Please, guys, check it out. She's such an amazing person, and we also talked about her experiences for WrestleMania because she was here for WrestleMania 34, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 34, and she was at Super Showdown in Australia, and so much more. Please go check it out. She's so great.
Yeah, she was awesome. Lovely person. Loved talking to her. First time I met her was in one of our Fightful watch alongs
Yes.
on Twitch. So very good person. I love talking to her. Chris put this in there. I knew there was something, but I just couldn't remember what it was. But Dalmatians were actually used by fire departments because they have no natural fears of horses, which used to drag the water trailers. That is absolutely true. I knew there was something. I just couldn't remember what it was about
Why would
Dalmatians.
you know that?
Because Chris is smart.
I know, but like, why would you?
Oh.
How? Why?
I don't know. But you know what other time it is? It is time for it is time for dad jokes.
I'm so ready.
Let's see here.
This is the perfect time for your chair to squeak, by the way.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see here. Like I said, I always have to see your reaction, so I have to move the page because this is the best part of it.
Okay.
All right. So, 5 ants rented an apartment. with 5 other ants. Now they are tenants. So stupid.
So dumb. My sister's gonna love this one.
My son bought a new reversible jacket. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
What? Okay, Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, it's me. I was like, what the hell is a reverse jacket? Is it a jacket that you put on and then you walk in reverse? I'm
Jesus.
sorry. No,
Okay, that's great.
sorry.
No, that's okay.
No, I'm silly.
I can't believe you put it. Okay. Well, here I am, like saying astronomers. Astronomers got tired of what?
No, like listen, let me like defend myself. If I didn't know this is what you called it in English.
Oh, okay.
It's a different word in Bulgarian. I'm sorry.
What is it in Bulgarian?
I'm not silly.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious what is it in Bulgarian?
Vrizvu.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds good.
Okay, it's super the same.
Okay. Astronomers got tired of watching the moon go around the Earth for 24 hours, so they decided to call it a day. That one's kind of dumb as hell, but okay.
I know.
I misread one of. I told my wife there's only one thing that scares me during Halloween. My wife says, which is exactly.
Exactly.
My friend asked me, why are you carrying a 9-foot book? I said, it's a long story.
Oh.
A weasel walks into a bar. The bartender says, what can I get you? Pop, goes the weasel. And there you go. Maggie.
Oh, fuck.
Maggie, tell everybody where they can find you.
Guys, you can follow me on Twitter at Maggie_IK and on no fuck. Let me just on Instagram at Maggie.IK.
All right. Guys, you can find me at Rob Wilkins on Twitter and on Instagram at Fightful Rob. Otherwise, every Friday at 3 o'clock, you can follow me. You can see me right here on this channel with Maggie. We do this show called Coexisting. We love it. We love you guys.
Shortest episode we've ever did.
Yeah, we made it. We made it on time. And, yeah, it's crazy. We did it. And
besides all the fuckery and the dentures and everything.
Yeah, in about 12 minutes, go over to Fightful Select. Check out our interview with Jussie. It was awesome. She's great. We had fun. But again, we will see you guys next week. We want to say thank you for everybody that tuned into, that joined us in chat. We loved it. We love you guys. And I hope everybody enjoys the Wardlow Matt Taven match tonight. I know one person will. Especially, and look at that.
Oh, look what happened.
Kitty cat. Yeah, and then that came out of nowhere. Oh, look at that one.
Look what happened.
And but I just want to say thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. We really appreciate you. And without further ado, I want to say you got to
sacrifice.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. Peace out. Bye. Peace.